I think that if you rush into sex, it might give off the wrong message. You're definitely to him. Now I know I can call you up. You gave it up real easy. You can do it again. Next time I invite you out, you know, it's gonna be that kind of scenario. And I feel like the same for guys. Guys, they're seen as more husband material when they don't even talk about it until, you know, later down the line.
But can it be the maturity of the individual as well? Because there's women that I've been with that I slept with on the first night and I had some type of longevity with them and I did not judge them.
Why some type?
Say that again?
You said some type of maturity.
You said some type.
No, I'm just saying, does it come, the maturity factor? Like, if, like someone said earlier, someone was just sharing that a woman goes out with the tensions, like she gets dressed up, she gets dialed up, and she's like, damn, I want dick today. You know, so I'm getting dressed, I'm dialed up, and now she goes out, you know, and if she knows what she's doing and she's 100% and got her life together, what Esso said, why can't she just, with her head up high, go out, have a nice time, go home, give you some sex, and wake up and just say, thank you, I appreciate you, it was great, awesome, here's my number, call me, I'd like to see you again, and break out.
We like to keep the ball in our court. As long as we can.
That's that game playing. That's what I said. That's playing games.
What do you think relationship and pursuing somebody is a whole fucking game?
If I go out with her and we go out and we're not connecting on the first or second date and we don't have sex, I'm moving on. Not because I think she's a hoe or she's not a hoe.
And so what's whack is the chick when you wake up.
Wait, hold on. Let's revert this. So you move on if the girl doesn't give you sex within the second date?
I never, if I'm gonna be candid, the only woman I ever waited for more than 1 or 2 days was my wife. I already knew that we was gonna be together. I never talked to no woman. I never had game. No, I swear to God, I stuttered real bad when I was a kid. I never had game. So when I first saw her, she was the first woman I was like, yo, me and you supposed to be together. That's how I
and
said
you was
it
direct,
to her.
no stuttering?
I was direct. Boom.
No,
and I told her right then and there, I think that I love you the way that I felt from the first day that I saw her. And she was shocked and she said, I think I love you too. And this was on the fucking phone. And my man was like, no, the fuck, she didn't say that. I said, yes, she did. And I said, yo, come see me today.
How long you been with her now?
10 years.
Shout outs to you.
Yeah, I told her to come see me that day, right? And then she took me to go.
Woman that didn't give him the pussy.
But
she went to go get a waxing the first day that I was with her, right? And I was like, yo, ask the chick to let me come in there with y'all. Straight up and down.
Yeah, we could go to a spot
and I went in, yo, and I went in there, right? And because she was so like nervous about it, I said, yo, I'm gonna be easy with this one. Because most women would just be like, I don't give a fuck. I already know what's coming, and that had me wait for a little while. We did other things that had led up to that type of shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go and do all of this wild shit with y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want to spend money and spend time with y'all and we get down to it and our sex is trash. I'm a big sexual person. That'll ruin my whole fucking relationship. I don't give a fuck how much I like you. If we get to the end and the sex is trash, this shit is over. So that was my thing where I always would be straight up with women like, yo, we don't really know if we like each other until we have sex on some real shit. And they understood that because I would be sincere about it. And that's why we would go and we would see what's up. And then that's how shit would occur. Period. And it wasn't on the whole shit. It could be a fucking professional woman. It could have been a skeezer. It could have been whatever. But like she said, from day one.
So that made her wifeable when she was like, you were like, she's the one.
I already was attracted to her.
That's it.
Like she came to my house to give my man, to help my man get a business loan for $1 million. So I always looking at her like, business loan? What the fuck she doing here? Like, so she was already different in my eyes because she was coming on some business shit and she wasn't coming, and she was naturally sexy, but she wasn't coming on no sexy shit. So I eyeballed it and saw it.
So basically, what Essel's trying to say is being different makes you more wifeable. You know, I could be sexy, but you're gonna feel my sexy another way. I'm not gonna come on to you too strong. I'm not gonna be flirtatious with you. I'm there to do my job, do whatever I came there to do, but you're still gonna look at me, you know?
In my most fuckable days, right? Because I think I got
Why, they stopped?
I got fuck me written all over me, but I'm not responding no more. You understand what I'm saying? But I got fuckable written all over me even now, being in a relationship, because it's a walk. I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's confidence. Men love confidence. Men love when you sure of yourself. And there's something sexy about that. That make us say, oh, she know what to do with me in the bed.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm expressing about the person that, goes out that day with that confidence. Like, I got my life
exactly. You're going there
together.
like, I want it.
I'm rolling up. I look good. I smell good. I work. I make money. I got money in the bank. I don't give a fuck. And today I'm looking for dick. That woman, you sense that. And
Everybody want to fuck you.
When she's there now, wherever location you run into her, she's giving you that feeling like, I have it going on. What do you got? And now it's to a point for me to show her what I have and how confident I am. And we might be smashing that first day. And if she stays with that confidence, we'll have a first day, a second day, and she'll be waking up to me.
I think I assess a lot of the qualities that, we hold the wifey material. I know how to carry myself. Like, I know how to carry my way through life. I don't need nobody to take care of me. I don't need anyone. Definitely want someone, but don't need. I'm physically attractive, I do have a great personality. Like,
How long you been taking now?
Only a couple of months, but we've been dating for over a year. Though, does that count?
So did you become wifey material now because of those dating? You showed something that person, or did you see something that you was like, I want to be wifed up? Like,
wifed up or not, I'm always wifey material. I feel personally I'm more wifeable than I am fuckable. Even if
it's crazy, I think you're fuckable too.
No, I'm definitely fuckable, but I think that I'm wifeable more. Even if that's what I wanted, even if being fucked was all I wanted, I think that people will see me and they'll be like, okay, well, she's wife. So, if I'm gonna talk to her, if I'm gonna, want to do anything with her, it's to wife her.
Why would they think you wife though?
Just because I assess all the qualities, not all the qualities, but I feel like I assess a lot of the qualities to, that makes you a wife.
Do you think you're different from the women that's out here right now, and that's one of your qualities?
Well, not everyone's the same. I don't think that I'm completely different from anyone. I might be different from Naisha in some ways. Naisha's a mother. She takes care of children, and that's probably what someone would look at her and say, well, she's wifey because, she's a great mom. Obviously she can take care of herself. She can take care of her kids. I mean, I'm different. I don't have kids, but I'm still very responsible with money. I'm still responsible with taking care of myself. I'm a very attractive woman. I have a great personality. I do very well with talking to people, being with other people, being in a relationship with someone. I'm very unit oriented. I see people for who they are. I don't try to change people.
She's very.
Because these are all of these things that I know about me.
She's not just regular, she's
so
very.
What makes me wifeable might not be what makes someone else wifeable, but these are a lot of qualities that I know I have within myself. So when someone meets me, it's not like, okay, well, she's a good fuck. Like, no, I'm a good wife.
Yeah, like you said, like I have kids. I know that, the current relationship that I'm in now, it's his first experience with someone who has kids.
Really?
So, he has expressed himself to me that, I'm very nurturing. And that stems from me being a mom.
You better be. Got 2 kids.
I think that stems from me being a mom and like naturally wanting to provide, protect, shelter, feed. Like I love feeding him. That's a big thing. I mean,
you do know how to cook. I would say that for sure.
I used to be with this one right here, so he knows me very well.
Go ahead, I got you.
He knows me extremely well. I feel like
we went there.
I feel like I am somebody that possesses a wifey material.
You do have great wifey qualities.
I'm fuckable too,
Excuse me.
Why you mad, Esso?
I ain't know, yo.
Right.
We all get surprised. We all like this.
It's new
Me
information.
and the man is like this, like,
I didn't know either.
Yes.
Now I want to play.
I know they used to date.
Yes,
The world didn't.
yes.
Yeah, the world.
It's
Thank
not
you,
that serious.
Naisha.
It's not that serious.
That's why I don't go to movie premieres now. I see you open that door. You could have let that motherfucker close, and you open it. That's your fault now.
It's hot in here.
Naisha's definitely, wifey material, and I'm glad that she's in the position. She always showed me you know, that she was very nurturing. She was always spending time with her daughters, you know, because there's some girls that are out there that I always see on vacation. They got like 3 kids. And I'm like, where are your fucking kids? Like, you always out flying around for a week, 2 weeks. Like, who's taking care of these kids? You know, so this woman definitely not doing what you're doing. So shout out to you, for sure.
And it
Sounds
goes back.
tenacious.
It goes back to stemming to like realizing that this person that you're trying to wife or make your hubby is for long term. So they have to possess these qualities that you need for a life partner. You know, like be able to.
She could be feisty though.
I can be feisty, but you gotta push me there, like, you know. And I feel like we all naturally possess that.
Push.
We all possess a little crazy, just a little crazy.
The hood come out of her like, yo, what the fuck?
And like as soon as you get into any type of confrontation, your wife will she'll fight with you about it. It's not a smackdown drag out, but for some reason, when it's just somebody that you fucking, a small thing turns into a huge thing and you realize that y'all really not supposed
Well,
to
that's
be
probably
together.
why before earlier they were talking about a wife that becomes single after 10, 15 years of marriage is because through that marriage, she's not getting fucked no more. So now when she becomes single, she want to go get busy and I look for, because when I meet married women,
I look for.
I'm saying when I've been with married women that get divorced and you know, they like tell me great stories about, you know, I didn't have sex for 2-3 years. And I'm like, what was going on? I can't do that. I can't do that. You still have to be sexy. I still want you to, you know, you got to have the whole Amanda package she was just sharing. That needs to run throughout the whole marriage in order so it can have sustainability, so you can have that 50-year anniversary.
I mean,
gotta
but that's
get
a
better,
perfect
too.
story, but that's not always the case with
Facts.
someone, like two people that have been together for such a long time.
What
That's
about
not
somebody that's
always the
experiencing
case.
health issues as you get older?
Oh,
like
now we
there's
got
things,
into this,
you know,
the
like
health
so.
issues.
I'm
Oh
just
my
saying, like that
Variables,
happens.
man.
Sex,
There can be
sex
different
issues
variables,
happen.
but someone being together with someone
Doesn't mean you
for
can't be
years and
affectionate just
years-
because she's got a little kidney problem. I mean, you can still hug her, kiss her, make her feel, you know, wanted. Like, what the fuck does the health issue have to do with it?
What about the women in my experience? Speaking for myself, were not always wifey material, fuckable, and had to be trained to be wifey.
Yes.
Oh, you had to be trained? What are you, a pet?
Absolutely, because your mind frame, your dynamic, your lifestyle, that
doesn't
all
match.
plays a major part about what you want from a man.
But what do you want from a man?
But
Initially, in the beginning, you know, as just a young, you know, you fine, you all that, you want to explore your options. So you're like, I just want to fuck, and not necessarily fuck. I want to fuck and date. I want to date, then fuck, then date. Or I want to do all of that. But necessarily, when you talk about wife, it's like it's a commitment. It's like now I got to think about this other person's feelings. I have to be considerate. I have to, you know, when you thinking about being wifed, it's no more just you. And so I never really wanted to be wifed. I was cool with the I see you when I see you type of situations, because it was like, I don't want the responsibility of being the wife. That's why some girls are cool with being side chicks.
And I think when you're doing all that
Very
overthinking,
true.
that's not you being you. Because when you being you, you don't have to overthink everything. You just be you.
And now I'm wifed, and it's a lot of thinking going on.
I don't know.
I
That's
do
what I'm
something-
saying. That's
Hold
too
on.
much.
Let me say, okay, well, maybe you don't because y'all are men.
Right.
But as a woman, you think about a lot. You think about, okay, before I even open my eyes, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna make for dinner already. You understand what I'm saying? I'm thinking about, okay, let me do the laundry by 8 or 9, so that way I could be and do what I want to do for myself. It's a lot of thinking, so I could be considerate of this
Sounds like a
person.
job.
It is.
But see,
It's
It
not
is.
a job,
Being
though.
a wifey is a job. If you
It's
think
not a
that
job.
Stop. If they think that it comes easy and it just comes natural, it's just like being a mother. After carrying a child for 9 months, you would hope that once that child comes out, you automatically have this connection, and you automatically can be a mom and the best mom you could be. But I've met so many women that can relate that will say, yo, they went through postpartum. They didn't even know how to hold their child first. They didn't even know how to breastfeed. They didn't understand why the child wasn't latching on. They didn't know how to discipline correctly. They didn't know how to love correctly. It's the same thing as being wifey. Like, you could be taught. You could be taught. So no, she may be coming in as being fuckable because she doesn't even know an example of the traits of being wifey because she's never seen it. Just embark on what she's saying until that man does come along and say,
Facts.
hey, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, let me show
If
you.
you
Let
want to
me
be
show
with,
you
if
right
you
from
want to, if
wrong.
you want to be with me as
That's
my
true.
I'm not
woman,
receptive that quick, Nisha.
That's
Stop.
true.
It's not that
But what I'm
quick.
saying, if you
gonna say that's offensive.
if you want,
Exactly. They're not receptive
What's
that quick. They're
offensive?
making it seem
I
really
might be-
easy.
I might
I
be
didn't even hear what
saying
she
it
said.
wrong.
You're
I might
making
be
it seem
saying it
very
wrong,
easy
but
to
I'm
be
gonna
like,
give you an
that's not
example.
how you do that, boo.
No,
Do it
I'm
like
gonna give you an
this.
example, right? If you are a woman that's been single for a long time, right? And now here you are dating this man who's clearly pursuing you. You guys are spending a lot of time with each other. And you are a girl who's a social butterfly. Now you're in a room with multiple men who may know you. You may be used to hugging and kissing men, every single one. Now you're here holding your man's hand. The older Amanda would go hug everybody, go out of her way to say what up to everybody. But when you walk in that room with your man, you wouldn't dare let go of your man's hand to go hug another man and kiss him a certain way. You're just not gonna move like that.
What's a certain way?
So now, what I just said, like letting go of your man's hand alone just to greet the opposite sex to go out of your way is offensive. Like that person comes over and you like, hey, and it's mutual, but it's like you moving different. As a single woman, I'm walking in the spot trying to make sure I hug and kiss everybody. When I'm with my man, it's more so, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you guys are? And this is the part about you saying, like, is it a job? Yeah, because now you have to think, because what we think is offensive as a woman, is not offensive as a woman, it'd be offensive to men.
See, for me as a man, if I was dating you, I want to know you want to hug and kiss these. Go ahead and do it.
No, but what Holiday is saying.
Because wait, let me finish what I'm saying from a man, because that mirror is pretending. In a man's mind, you're pretending.
No.
So you're not
here we go. You a man?
No, as a man's mind, this is what I'm trying to tell you. In a man's mind, that is pretending. If you're coming in here and you're stopping yourself from doing what you would normally and you want to do, no, boo, you go do that.
No, and so I have done, hold on, and I have done this, you know, like let's say you come in the room and you say hi. I might say something like, you know him? Oh yeah, I know him for 10 years. And then the second guy, she case, oh nah, you know, I know him for a little, 6 months. So why the fuck you saying hi to him? You don't know him for a long time. Like, what relationship you got with him that he deserves a hi? And I understand, you know, Esther for 10 years, hung out with him throughout the years, and you see him, you're like, oh shit, what's up? And you paying homage like the Italians do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with that. It's like, if you're gonna say hi to everybody and 3 dudes you just met and you don't know, like, what the fuck you say hi to them for? I could see him, and you don't know those 3. Like, what we doing here?
I think what Holiday is trying to say, though, is that a female can still be taught that she may not know how to be wifeable if she's only fuckable. She's been fuckable all her life. She don't know how to be wifeable until the right man comes along and shows her otherwise, because he's that good of a man. For example, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. There was somebody that I was dating years ago when I was younger. I was like, and I was, you know, some people, now I think being older, I'm a little bit better. But when I was younger, I was very flirtatious because I was very just friendly, being friendly. And there was a guy that I was dating, and we went to the studio, and his friend was making music. The music sounded so good to me. I was like, wow, this song is really good. I complimented him, the artist. Like, yo, this song is good. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, just being friendly. Just being friendly. Later on that evening, the guy that I was dating showed me a text from that. Like, yo, that girl's on my dick. She's too friendly. Fuck that. Like, don't talk to that bitch. That. And I was like, what? Yes. I was just trying to be nice and compliment his music. I swear I was not even looking at him like that. But that goes to show you that sometimes we don't realize how men do think. And we're thinking it's this way when really it's that way, until we have a good man that's showing us otherwise.
I'm sorry, but that's gonna get you crossed off the hubby list. Because if your ego can be attacked that easily, I can't be with you. Because I'm not stroking your ego about some compliment. Like, I can't do that.
No, but if you walk into a party with your man, now let's just say he is a popular actor, a popular person, or whatever. He does know a lot of people. He's gonna hug, he's gonna kiss everybody. But you as a woman, you just know how that feels when he's either just giving a greeting, or it's like, it's a flirtatious of, you know, you shouldn't even hug Melissa like that because she feels this way about you. No, you can't control people's actions. But when you are single, when I'm single, I hug men, I do, but I know they like me and I know they want me. You understand? So that hug is a little different when he hugs the small of my back. When I have a man, those same men, I don't hug the same way. Why? Because I know his intentions.
No,
and as a woman, sometimes I feel like we provoke things and then wonder why men say the things they say or react the way, like, for example, in there, like, I'm just gonna say, you shouldn't even be that friendly with a man in the studio because you already know you're attractive. You already know, no, I'm not saying tone down your sexiness, but you can monitor how you say things and what you do, especially a woman in a relationship, because you know a man's intention and where his mind is at. So approval from a family member, a friend, the squad, the boys, to co-workers. I'm not saying it's gonna be the all-in, end-all deciding factor of whether I'm gonna continue to date this person, but it's definitely gonna have an opinionated decision factor in my brain. Like, okay,
And an influence over time.
a super influence.
I'm shocked by
So
that.
it's like if I bring my man around my homegirls and they be like, oh, well, I wouldn't see you with him. I'm gonna use that for example, but that may not be the guy they see me with. Yes, I want my friends to like him, but at the end of the day, is that gonna make me start deciding, questioning my relationship with this man because my friends don't approve of him? Absolutely not.
I don't give a shit if a girl talking to friends
because they
approve of me.
haters. If it's family, friends, loved ones, whatever, people hate. Especially, it's more miserable people here than people that are really excited about living. So when you're happy, it's a lot of people that's always gonna have shit to say about things. With me, I never really cared about that. I couldn't care about that. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up in certain places and you gotta do certain things, you can't really worry about what people see or think or wanna say about you. You always gotta keep it moving.
And it be your friend that be ready to fuck your man.
And we from the same place, so you be like, so it's no factor. You don't like her, so what? She's not for you. You don't have to like her, mom, dad, sister, friend, whatever. Why are you even so involved in who they are to determine if you like them or not? That's what I would personally say, because they're not for you, they're for me. When I was my junior year, when I was 16, so the half of my junior year and my whole senior year in Queens, I lived by myself, totally alone. You know what I'm saying? So from that point, I realized at a very young age that I had to do what I wanted to do, because I always found myself trying to please people at all times, and it didn't work. So after I found out that not pleasing people, trying to please people really didn't work, because they just wanted more. They wanted you to do more, or it's not good enough for them. I said, yo, I really just gotta focus on myself and do what makes me excited about living life and giving me purpose. And it started when I was 16.
My friends, my family, I mean, yeah, they can have an opinion, but my mother always been the person to go after whatever it is that you want and not allow anyone be a leader. So even when it comes to her, and she used to tell me, even with me, if you are dating someone, I don't need to approve of them. As long as you're not being raped, killed, threatened to do drugs or something that is detrimental to your life, I may not agree with who you choose to spend the rest of your life with, just like you may not agree with who I chose to marry and make your father. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if this is what makes you happy, then at the end of the day, anybody in your circle, as long as it makes you happy, they should be fine and okay with it.